Hello, this is Ed Rigsby. Welcome to, yes, day 24 of the Selling to Associations 30-day challenge. Yesterday, I talked to you about subscribing to meetings industry magazines. I hope you did that. I hope you're going to have some subscriptions. Let's take that just a little bit further. Got to scratch my nose. Let's take it just a little bit further and hit a share screen. And I'm going to tell you about something else. Hosted buyer events. Now, this is one of the really cool things. If you connect to the meetings industry publications, a number of meetings industry publications do hosted events. The way that, the way it hotels and convention centers, CVBs, and so forth and so on, used to sell to meeting planners was kind of, or meeting decision makers, was kind of about, having an expo, walk around up and down the aisles, pick up some tchotchkes. About 10 years or so, things started changing. And the meetings industry magazine actually is probably more than 10 years. I'm losing track of time, probably closer to 15 years. The meetings industry kind of started changing a little bit. And the magazine started creating hosted buyer programs. And what that is they pay for meeting planners, meeting decision makers to fly to whatever city, to stay at whatever hotel, and to have vendors there that paid to be there. And it's like speed dating. And so, gosh, I'll tell you, for years, I have been going to small market meetings conference. And it's 2 days, and half the day, the way it goes, it's usually a keynote in the morning, and that's what I'm going to talk to you about in just a minute. And then it's an hour or so of meetings with the suppliers, and then we go off and do a field trip and see some venues and attractions in the city. Well, the thing is, for us as speakers, if you can go to a hosted buyer event and be the morning keynote speaker, because they usually have 2 to 3 speakers. A lot of them will have the first evening a speaker, and it's all general session, the next morning, and then again sometimes the next morning. Now, you're generally not going to get paid, because this is a superior opportunity to showcase. And I realize that a number of these hosted buyer meetings have morphed into virtual meetings. But I want you to know about this going forward. And I want you to start getting involved. So when you are, I'd like you to go back to the websites of the meetings industry magazines that you went to, and go back and look and see if they have a hosted buyer meeting. Now, as an example, I'll take you over to, come on, there we go, MNC, Meetings and Conventions. And at their website, it, right here where I'm circling with my cursor in the navigation, it says events. Well, that's where you're going to click to find where and if they have hosted buyer meetings. Also, a sister organization owned by North Star, Successful Meetings, same thing. Right here in the middle there, events and the navigation. That's where you're going to go. The other meetings industry magazines have similar things. But I think that for today, it's good to stop and do a little bit of long-term planning and find out about who's got these hosted events. See if you can get your name, your hat in the ring to be considered as a speaker, because over the long haul, I think this is going to help you quite a lot. Okay, that's it for today. See about getting connected with these hosted buyer events. Catch you tomorrow.